Hey everyone, Dr. Nuesse here again, and today let's talk about how CBD oil may help you lose weight. That's up next. Okay, so getting right into the subject, today we are talking about CBD oil and how it potentially can help you in your weight loss journey. CBD oil is the hot new thing in healthcare in general, really. People use it to treat anything from stomach ailments to anxiety, all the way up sometimes to cancer treatment. So we're not going to talk about any other uses of CBD oil other than how it may help you lose weight. This is a weight loss channel after all. So to do so, we are going to look at two specific studies, and we're going to use the whiteboard. So we're going to look at two studies, one on mice or rats, and the other is a study in humans. So this first one is a 2011 study using mice. And what the researchers did was they treated mice with CBD oil, and they found that the mice that were treated with CBD oil had a significant decrease in their body weight after treatment. The rationale that the researchers gave was there's a CB2 receptor, and CB2 antagonists lead often to appetite suppression. So these rats were eating less because the CBD oil was an antagonist to the CB2 receptor, and it caused the rats to eat less, therefore they lost weight. So if we talk about this in humans, while a human study has not been done yet, we can surmise that potentially the same effect would happen in humans. A lot of people believe that CBD oil is an appetite suppressant. Now, if you think about marijuana and CBD oil are two completely different things. There's THC in marijuana. Marijuana often causes hunger, and that's a pretty common thing out there. You know, getting the munchies when you are doing marijuana. So that does not happen when you do CBD oil. There's no THC in CBD oil. So CBD oil potentially could cause you to have less of an appetite, therefore eat less, and then lose weight. Research study number 2. This was done on humans, and it was done 5 years later. We're talking about a 2016 study now. And we're talking about the activation of browning in white fat cells. So humans this time were treated with CBD oil. Now there's two types of fat. White fat, and that's the fat that we typically think of. Like if you grab a hold of your love handle and you've got a love handle there, that's white fat. Brown fat is a different type of fat. So what we're trying to do is get the white fat to turn into brown fat. It's called the browning of white fat cells. So the reason we want that is brown fat is oftentimes termed as good fat. Brown fat is what keeps you warm. It undergoes a very high level of thermogenesis, or it burns a lot of energy based on how big it is. So it's often thought of as a treatment for obesity because of how much energy it can burn relative to its size. So the more brown fat we have relative to white fat, the more energy we're going to burn and the more weight loss we can expect. So this wasn't a particular weight loss study. It was a study seeing how CBD oil reacted to white fat cells and if it could cause this browning effect, which it did. So there's two studies there. Again, one in rats, so we've got to make sure that we understand this was in a human trial and then an actual human trial, and with two different effects. We're looking at two different processes, appetite suppression and then actually the changing of the white cell, the browning of the white fat cell. So we don't use CBD oil. We don't use CBD oil in our clinics. We don't use that for treatment as of now. The reason, more research is needed. This is just not enough to give us enough information saying that it's actually going to be a weight loss aid. More research is coming out. It seems like monthly we're reading new things about CBD oil and its effects, but it's not there yet. So we don't use it quite yet, but it looks promising. All right, I hope this was informative. If you like these type of videos, please consider subscribing to this channel. You can do so by hitting this button right here. And then right here is another video you can check out right now. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy. I will catch everyone in the next video.